This is NEO Weather Radio, the voice of the National Climate Office. This is station KBN 30, broadcasting on a frequency of 162.475 MHz, and originating from the National Climate Office Weather Division in Vice City, Florida.
And now here is your hazardous weather outlook for portions of southeastern Florida. Day 1, this afternoon and tonight, heavy showers are expected to impact the Vice City area. Isolated amounts in excess to 1 to 3 inches may be possible. Days 2 to 7, Sunday through Friday, recent models suggest that Tropical Storm Gordy will soon be forming into a hurricane. The model suggests possible landfall in the Marcottas Monday afternoon, then will make landfall again across Florida late Monday or early Tuesday. The model suggests the potential that Gordy could reach moderate hurricane strength, although it is too early to tell whether or not these predictions are true. Residents in the affected area is urged to stay tuned to local media outlets and the National Climate Office Hurricane Division for possible watches and warnings. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation may be needed Monday night into Tuesday morning. Here is the climate summary for June 2nd, 2007. Today's high temperature was 80. Hurricane watch in effect. The National Climate Office Weather Division in Vice City has issued a hurricane watch for the following counties in southeast Florida: Vice, Minorita and the Gator Keys. A storm surge watch is in effect for the following areas in southeast Florida: Vice, Minorita and Gator Keys. Tropical storm watch in effect. The National Climate Office Weather Division in Vice City has issued a tropical storm watch for the following counties in southeast Florida: Pear County,
Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for
A hurricane watch has been upgraded to a hurricane warning for the following counties: Vice, Minorita and Gator Keys. A hurricane watch is now in effect for the following counties: Bluefish Point, Mayaku and Polo Island. A storm surge watch has been upgraded to a storm surge warning for the following counties: Vice, Minorita and Gator Keys. A tropical storm watch has been upgraded to a tropical storm warning for the following counties: Pear County. A tropical storm watch is now in effect for Whitewater County. A storm surge watch is now in effect for the following counties: Bluefish Point, Mayaku and Polo Island.
Opinions on a person in the first half second we meet them. Hey, and if scientists say it, it must be true. I teach you how to live that. Enough! This is pressing issues. Enough now, okay? Enough. Please, no more. Okay, my last panelist is someone without a plan to sell, without a program, but with a beautiful message. So it says here, Vice City Civilian of the Year for 1985, Jenny Louise Crabb.
Hi, Maurice. This is such a lovely...
This is breaking news.
We are interrupting programming here on WVCR 94.4. This is John Collins in the newsroom for some breaking news. The National Climate Office Hurricane Division has just upgraded Hurricane Gordy to Category 2 status to expect rapid intensification. Concerns that this will increase with time as it heads towards our shores. To make things even worse, there are concerns about the track of this storm. Some models are saying the storm will turn northeast along the Gator Key Islands, and some models are saying the storm will turn northeast and will make landfall in Minorita County in the swamplands. Watches and warnings have been going out by the Weather Division of NCO ahead of this. However, some of the public are already criticizing these watches and warnings and are claiming that NCO are coming out with this too early. However, when we ask them,
a civil emergency message has been issued for Vice, Fay, Mayaka, Fay, Polo Island, Fay, Gator Keys, Fay, Bluefish Point, Fay, Whitewater, Fay, and Pear, Fay, beginning at 11 a.m. 06/03/07 and ending at 11 a.m. 06/05/07 WVCR 94.4 FM. This is an updated statement to the broadcast issued at 11 p.m. on June 3, 2007. A hurricane warning remains in effect for the following counties: Vice, Minorita, and Gator Keys. A storm surge warning remains in effect for the following counties: Vice, Minorita, and Gator Keys. A tropical storm warning remains in effect for the following county: Pear. A hurricane watch has been upgraded to a hurricane warning for the following counties: Bluefish Point, Mayaka, and Polo Island. A storm surge watch has been upgraded to a storm surge warning for the following counties: Bluefish Point, Mayaka, and Polo Island. A tropical storm watch has been upgraded to a tropical storm warning for the following county: Whitewater. A hurricane local statement will be issued on the latest on Hurricane Gordy by around 11:30 Eastern Daylight Time.
You programmed the cryogenic alarm clock wrong.
This message has been transmitted at the request of the state of Florida's emergency management. Hurricane Gordy, a destructive hurricane with a force similar if not greater than Hurricane Christina in 2005, will make direct landfall along the Vice City coast as a result of the risk facing the population. County officials throughout southeast and southwest Florida have ordered a mandatory evacuation.
Those who choose not to evacuate face the following risk. Most of the area will be uninhabitable or inaccessible for weeks, perhaps longer. Most homes in the areas will be damaged or destroyed. All roofs in southeast Flores will fail, leading to further destruction. The majority of industrial buildings in the area will be severely damaged or destroyed. A majority of residential or commercial buildings will be destroyed, and all low-rise apartment buildings will be severely damaged or destroyed. Low-rise apartments made out of concrete will also face major damage, with the possibility of wall and roof failure. High-rise buildings will sway dangerously, a few to the point of total collapse. All windows will blow out. Airborne debris will be widespread and may include heavy items such as household appliances, and even light vehicles. Sport utility vehicles and light trucks will be moved. The blown debris will create additional destruction. Persons, pets, and livestock exposed to the winds will face certain death if struck. Power outages will last for weeks. Most power poles will be down and transformers destroyed. Water shortages will make human suffering incredible by modern standards. The vast majority of native trees will be snapped or uprooted. Only the hardiest will remain standing, but be totally defoliated. Few crops will remain. Livestock left exposed to the winds will be killed. Most importantly, flooding similar to Hurricane Bailey in 2002, which impacted the Jose Alamo area, is likely. Hurricane Gordy is expected to act like Hurricane Bailey and is to hover over southern Flores, creating additional heavy rain and extreme flooding. Expect cities in southeast Flores to experience inundation of flooding in about 50 to 70% of cities, especially Vice. Storm surge of 31 feet is expected along the coast of the 3 counties of southeast Flores. This hurricane will likely knock out bridges going to the barrier islands of Vice cities. Severe flooding is expected for the islands of Vice City. Do not go outside during the hurricane, as debris will be flying around and the debris could act as a dangerous projectile and could kill. Head for reinforced structure if you can.
Direct strike and potential life-altering hurricane, expected to hover over southwest Flores state by Tuesday afternoon. Rush protective measures to completion. A hurricane warning is in effect for southeast Flores, from the Vice City Barrier Island 1 to the central Flores Reservoir in southwest Flores from Gator Key south to Bluefish Point. A tropical storm warning is in effect for Whitewater County in southwest Flores, Ampere and Poinciana Beach County in southeast Flores. All precautions to protect life and property, including evacuations by emergency management officials, should be rushed to completion. At 5 p.m. EDT, the center of Gordy was near latitude 25.0 north, longitude 76.2 west, or about 253 miles east of Vice City, Flores. Gordy was moving west at 14 miles per hour, and this motion is expected to continue over the next 24 hours. Hurricane conditions are spreading over the northwest and central Marcellus at the present time. On the present course, tropical storm force winds should begin on the southeast Flores coast after 2 a.m., with hurricane conditions expected by at least 7 a.m. This is a dangerous Category 3 hurricane with maximum sustained winds near 128 miles per hour. This storm is very close to attaining Category 4 status. This storm is expected to intensify. Hurricane force winds extend outward up to 30 miles from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend outward to 105 miles. Estimated minimum central pressure is 947 millibars. Storm surge flooding of 10 to 14 feet above normal tides are possible for some locations in the northeast Marcellus. Due to strengthening, the Flores East Coast and Flores Gator Keys may experience higher surge. potentially up to 17 feet along downtown Vice City, the Gator Keys, the Swamplands and Vice City Barrier Island 1. Impacts will also be felt along Vice Gardens and Vice Beach. However, this potential is still questionable depending on how much Gordy strengthens. Areas north of the Gator Keys Bridge such as Polo Island and Mays Haven may experience direct flooding and storm surges from 13 to 17 feet. Rainfall of 20 to 45 inches. Life-threatening rainfall flooding is possible throughout southwest and southeastern Flores. Repeating the 5 p.m. advisory, 25.0 north, 76.2 west, movement toward west, at 14 miles per hour. Maximum sustained winds near 128 miles per hour.
Flash flood emergency for an area bounded from Gator Keys to western Vice City Metro to Highway 21 near Crocs Head to Polo Island. The National Climate Office in Vice City has issued a flash flood warning for Polo Island County in southwestern Flores, Gator Keys County in southwestern Flores, Mayaca County in southwestern Flores, Minorita County in southern Flores, Southern Vice County in southeastern Flores, until 4:10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time Tuesday. At 8:10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated heavy rain falling across the warned area. 12 to 16 inches of rain have fallen. Flash flooding is already occurring. This is a flash flood emergency for an area bounded from Gator Keys to western Vice City Metro to Highway 21 near Crocs Head to Polo Island. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Seek higher ground now. Some locations that will experience flooding include Vice, Moccasin, Fort Lawrence, Vinewood, the Swamplands, Mays Haven, Crocs Head, Vice Gardens, Gator Keys, Polo Island, Mayaca Lakefront, Escobar International Airport, and Fort Baxter. Additional rainfall amounts of 20-30 inches are possible in the warned area. Precautionary preparedness actions. Move to higher ground now. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. Do not attempt to travel unless you are fleeing an area subject to flooding or under an evacuation order. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Move to higher ground now. Act quickly to protect your life. A flash flood warning means that flooding is imminent or occurring. If you are in the warned area, move to higher ground immediately. Residents living along streams and creeks should take immediate precautions to protect life and property.
WVCC, breaking news, flash flood emergency for Western Vice City and areas in southeastern and southwestern Flores. We go to WVCC reporter Laura Carpenter in downtown.
Lauren, I am at the VAJ Financial Building overseeing Hyman Memorial Stadium. Concerns from officials are that if the heavy rain amounts that are predicted by NCO occur, the downtown Vice Canal, downtown Marina, and some of those canals in Vice Gardens could potentially overflow. I am overlooking the stadium and what I am seeing is flooding in the parking lot and along the roads in front of the stadium already. That appears to be caused by the Vice River overflowing. Vice City has already experienced the recent heavy rainfall event just over a week and a half ago. The ground is already saturated. So concerns are that flash flooding is expected or is already occurring.
Laura, are you safe?
I am safe. Winds have not taken up quite yet. Winds are at around 42 miles per hour. They are expected to be around hurricane force winds in Vice City.
All right, thank you, Laura Carpenter, just up the road at the VAJ Financial Building here in downtown Vice City. We want to go over other headlines here on 810 VCN. NEA weather radio transmitters throughout the state of Flores have reported outages at this time. This includes areas being affected by Hurricane Gordy. It is unknown at this time what is the cause of this.
The National Climate Office Weather Division in Vice City has issued a tornado warning for Mayaca County in Central Flores. Until 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, at 9:27 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a tornado was indicated on Doppler radar near Crocs Head moving northeast at 20 miles per hour. This tornado is on path towards northeast Crocs Head. Take cover immediately if threatening weather approaches.
A civil authority has issued a civil emergency message for all of South Flores, effective until 8 p.m. June 5, 2007. Message from FEGOV, a message to evacuees. Do not return home at this time, due to catastrophic damage in the area. Please wait another week to return home. The Federal Emergency Response Agency has been dispatched to South Flores and officials will give a statement on the damage. This concludes this message from the State of Flores government.